Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Toxic back again for another video, and today I'm gonna be going over the differences between the R700 versus the M40a3 sniper rifles right here, and they're both like really similar weapons, and I'm gonna just hopefully pretty quickly go over the differences between them and which one you should use when and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alrighty, so just to start off the video, I'm gonna get my personal preference out of the way. Basically the looks and the sounds of each gun. Without a kit on the gun and just no camo or a plain camo, I like the M40a3 with the looks. I like how the scope looks and everything. And also, I like the sound of the M40a3 a little bit more than what I like of the R700. It's not too big of a difference, but I know a lot of people like the R700 sound more. I prefer the M40a3. It's all personal preference. And without a kit, I like the way that the M40a3 works. Looks more than the R700. Of course, personal preference, but it's whatever you want. Alright, next I'm going to go over it with the kit and the camo. Sounds, of course, are the same. Personally, I like the R700 more. It kind of reminds me of like an MW2 or an MW3 Barrett. I don't really remember which one. And it sounds kind of like it too, just not as crisp of a sound. But it kind of gives me like that Barrett feel from MW2, MW3. So with the kit, I personally like the Barrett with the Assassin's kit. That's the one that I like the most. Any camo goes really good with it. And yeah, that's my personal preference with kits on the guns. The R700 is better. Pretty simple. So now I'm just gonna get into the nitty-gritty stats of each gun and like which gun's better for each specific like situation or how you're gonna use it or whatever. So very quickly I'm gonna go over the cons of the R700 that are just worse than the M40a3, which would be the idle sway of the gun and the kick. As you can see, it kicks up quite a bit higher than the M40a3, and when you're not steady aiming, it has let me get a bullet in. It has a lot more idle sway than what the M40 has. And another poor stat of the R700 is the fact that there's one less bullet in the gun. May not seem like too big of a deal, but in a game where the two guns are so like close at every stat, that does make quite a bit of difference. Now it's time to get into the damage of each gun, which is really weird. Alright, so I'm gonna make this pretty simple. I'll get into more facts later, but the R700 is better without stopping power. They both have the same damage with stopping power, but I'd prefer the M40a3 because it's just better at everything else. And also the damage multiplier that the M40a3 has with the ACOG on. So so both these guns have the same base damage, which is 70. But the thing is, the damage multiplier for the torso, so basically like the upper part of the chest, for the R700 is 1.5, which is the same as the head and neck. So this gun can get a one-shot kill without stopping power to the head, neck, and upper chest, where with the M40 it's just the head and neck. Which so if you're looking to run like overkill, like see right there, that would have been a kill with the R700. So like if you're looking to run overkill, juggernaut, you could run double tap, you could run basically everything or anything, sleight of hand, whatever you want to run that's not stopping power. I'd easily choose the R700 over it, just because like that is a one-shot kill, which is really, really helpful. But once you use stopping power, both guns have a one-shot kill to the head, neck, torso, which is upper chest, and stomach, which is lower chest. So they all have the same, which would basically get me to prefer the M40 because, of course, it does better in all those other stats besides damage, and that only matters without stopping power on the gun. So basically, I definitely use the M40 if you're using stopping power. And this gets me to my very last detail of the gun, and that is that the M40a3 actually has a damage multiplier when you put an ACOG on it. So that basically makes it so it's one-shot kill no matter where you hit them. You can hit them leg, chest, anything, and they'll die. One shot, unless, of course, they're using Juggernaut. So yeah, you hit them anywhere with an ACOG, you can die, they'll die. So I'd just say, unless you're like camp sniping, if you're running around the map and everything, I definitely say to use an ACOG because it's really helpful. If it, because if you hit them in the leg and the arm and you're not using an ACOG, it'll be hit marker. So the ACOG makes it really helpful to get those one-shot kills, and it actually reduces the aim-in time by 75%. So, no, not by 75%. It has 75% of the normal, scope-in time, which makes it even more helpful. So, if you can use an ACOG, I would definitely suggest it. It helps a lot. It adds a lot of bonuses to the gun, and it makes it a lot better. Alrighty, so to end off this video, I'd just like to say, quick recap. The M40a3 is better if you're using stopping power. Otherwise, I'd use the R700 if you're using crap. I was supposed to do that. If you're using something like UAV jammer, sleight of hand, you can just double tap on this thing to shoot faster if you're looking to hit some clips or something. Yeah, anything besides stopping power, I generally use the R700. Otherwise, I'd use the M40a3. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. You can watch my newer video, which should be popping up in the upper right corner. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching till the end of this video, and it's been it. Peace.